Alright, and I'm going to power through this final film here. It is the QR3 of the Myth World Cup 2012, brought to you by the NewMutator here. Make sure you include the 6 versus 8 rehost in the films. Oh, okay. I didn't quite get that one, but whatever. Here we have Southern Parkians versus the Thundercocks. The Thundercocks are going to be this red team here in the north. They are led by Gamer, Ramirez, General X, Rosa Crucius, Flatline Stormrider, Akira, and Cave. And squaring off with them is going to be the Southern Parkian squad here in the south. They're led by Chef, Randy Marsh, Butters, Tally, Eric Hartmanez, and Millionaire Slut are all here. So 6 versus 7, it looks like. Or 8. I'm sorry, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 versus 6. So that does give the Thundercocks team a little bit of an edge, a 2-player advantage here in the 5th game. Southern Parkians have taken the first 4 games and the match. So this final game here, the Thundercocks are going to try to they're going to try to take back some of their dignity by winning a game and you know, avoid the sweep. Although Rosa Crucius says his morale is excellent. And they're posing some philosophical questions about their morale. Do I care or do I not care? My morale is impeccable. I'm not even sure if what that means exactly. And so they're busy having this kind of this philosophical debate about what does it mean to care, and what does that have to do with morale in a tournament for the team, and are they related or not? Southern Parkians, I don't know. I think they're just kind of coasting at this point, and they're just like, whatever. I'm guessing that's what they're thinking to themselves. So they're going to defend these monuments. Each team has 3 monuments that are made out of stone that they're going to try to protect. The other team's going to try to take out those monuments while protecting their own. The team to take down more monuments will win. At least just the game, not the match. The match has already been decided in favor of the blue team in the south. That is the Southern Parkian squad, who I guess they haven't won every single game in the QR, but they've won every match so far. So they're sitting pretty. And Thundercocks, this game is merely for redemption. If they can win this game convincingly, that'll just mean that that they have that much more momentum coming into the double elimination rounds. So here we see a bunch of defense for the Southern Parkians. They have 2 fewer players, so I think they are going to play a little bit more defensively here. They do have some forces slipping down. A Heron Guard hero, a Warlock, and so on and so forth. Some pus there for Millionaire Slut, who I think is Genghis, but I do not know for sure. You can have it if you want it. That's what she said. Oh dear. And here we have Randy Marsh kind of setting up in a defensive position. A ton of defense here on the East Monument, and also the West Monument. We have a fair amount of defense as well. And you know, not a whole lot of defense here on their Alric Monument, but that's only because nobody's there to defend it from yet. And Storm Rider saying we've turned into Gru. That's kind of a dig at Gimbal R Us. They are in last place, I believe, so far in the tournament. And Gimbal R Us, I think they were taken out, taken down 5 games out of 5 in their match. Let me see if I can remember. Who were they playing? Oh, the Name Changers, I believe, in the QR3. So somebody needs to do something sometime, I imagine. But both teams pretty much playing defensively here. It does look as if Southern Parkian's Millionaire Slut is going to try to sneak up here, but I don't know if he will succeed or not. That Mortar Dwarf is going to try to take him out, but he is able to dodge it. However, these Heron guards are going to try to push him out of the corridor there. But we can see just some static formations here. For the majority of both teams, we do see a goal pack here in the mid for Rosicrucius. So this is where most of the action is right now. And wow, looks like that Mortar Dwarf for, whose was it? It was General X's Mortar Dwarf got taken out. Doing a ton of damage there. General X, that didn't really work out for him. He was trying to sneak by and got his Puskull taken out by Millionaire Slut here, who's doing a pretty good job pushing his way into enemy territory. He is going to successfully get up here. Shooting, oh, and a very nice, I don't think that Warlock shot could have been any better. Uh-oh. That Warlock is in trouble. It is going to go down, it looks like. Nope. That was simply amazing, able to defend there, but now the Warlock is going to be taken out by that Brigand coming up from behind Gamer with the sneak attack kill there. However, this Mortar Dwarf is still alive, not able to suicide and take out all these extra units. Millionaire Slut's going to have to rely on his Heron hero to take out the remaining units here. And Flatline coming up. Flatline has all 3 Heron heroes, so Millionaire Slut is going to be forced back. It is 75% across the board. Millionaire Slut was able to do quite a bit of damage, but in the end was himself taken out. He was all by himself and just got surrounded there by Gamer and Flatline coming in as well. So it looks like Southern Parkians are deciding to push a little bit on the east side here. The middle of the map, however, you can see very static indeed. Not a whole lot going on here. But in the east, they are pressing at least a little bit. It looks like they're going to back away because of this mortar on the wall here. So Flatline is going to push Millionaire Slut all the way across the map. And Millionaire Slut, I'm not sure what he has in mind. I guess he's going to run to all of these Herons of Randy Marsh. And Flatline is going to run away. He's going to decide not to engage there, lest he give up the newfound lead for Thundercock, 75%, 73%. So there are some units dying somewhere. but unfortunately a warlock cannot reach up that wall. It's just too high. It's gonna hit on the edge before getting up and explode prematurely there. Sounded like a sick sexual joke, but it's not. It's actually myth physics. And actually, you know, there's this goal, but not really doing much of anything. So far, no monuments have even been touched, it looks like. Although, Flatline is in a pretty good position. If he can kind of sneak around, he may be able to do some damage on a monument. Each side trying to get the other to commit to some kind of fight. And here we have Millionaire Slut breaking through and taking out, very nice there, taking out those mortars. Very effective. He is going to slip out with that hero there and keep him alive. These are some of the most important units on this map. So their lead no more. It is now 70% to 67%. Southern Parkians have closed that gap and indeed retaken the lead there.
Remaining.
Rosicrucius, his goal, getting hit but not dying there. He is carrying a pus packet. And, you know, 5 minutes remaining. Flatline is still here. But so far Southern Parkians have done a pretty good job containing him. He hasn't yet been able to break through to do some damage to any of those monuments there, and neither has the Southern Parkians. They haven't been able to break through either. And here we have Millionaire Slut, his Heron hero, trying to do some more damage here. He's going to engage with these Heron guards. Uh-oh. Very interesting. Ring of Fire there, forcing him to use up several heals. Although that Heron hero able to attack just so fast. Is he going to be taken out? He is finally taken out here. Some friendly fire by Ramirez able to end his reign of terror. 67 to 61%. Flatline is finally able to make it up. And maybe pursuing one of these monuments or another. We will see in just a moment. In other news, here we have Butters taking out a warlock. So Butters is making his move and trying to get up this this hill here to the monuments. And a lot of damage being done here to Cave by Cartmanez, his Warlock, and Mortardorf. So kind of pushing him back there. Flatline still kind of running around. He's gonna run. General X running directly into Chef's Herons. It is 67 to 52%. So here we have Butters. He is going to wail on this monument, and I think he is going to be able to take it out. There we go. Maybe some friendly fire there by Ramirez taking out the monument with his Mortardorf. Butters does succumb though to the second Mortardorf there. So Southern Parkians take the lead. Actually, yeah. -1. does appear as if does appear as if, oh man, these mortars are so hard to use in defending this monument. Butters does take that one. So so far it's 1 to -1. Two of these monuments have been taken out. Ramirez killing one off while trying to take out Butters here, and Butters able to save that warlock there. Butters able to take out the center monument, and now they're going to focus on this last remaining monument here. There is about a minute left. It's 62-31%. And Flatline finally making his move. He might be able to take out this monument here, but there is just so little time left. I don't think he's going to be able to do more than that, if even that. There is 36 seconds left. And Butters trying to make it to this monument. I don't think he's going to be able to take that one out. And I don't think Storm Rider... Oh, I'm sorry. This is Storm Rider, not Flatline. Storm Rider, I don't think he's going to be able to take this one out either. But here comes the heavy artillery here. It would be nice if they oh. I didn't see that. It looks like Butters was able to make it to the monument and take it out just before Thundercox were able to take out one monument and get back into the black here. -1 there for the Thundercox. It's a pretty good game actually. I was impressed. We saw though how difficult it is to defend a monument with a mortar dwarf against Heron guards. I mean, without dealing damage to your monument, it's really difficult. But I'd say that was a pretty good game. I enjoyed watching it. Let's see, for the Thundercox, Ramirez doing quite a bit of damage there, 142 damage altogether. That's going to be the most for his team. Storm Rider, though, 7 kills and 0 losses, 71 damage, doing pretty good in terms of ratios. For the Southern Parkians, it's going to be Millionaire Slut with his. He was able to. I think he was the one coming up the side here, and he was able to inflict a lot of damage, and then with his last remaining Heron hero, he was able to take out some mortar dwarves and kind of turn the tide for his team in this game. 16 kills, 12 losses, 169 damage, 140 damage for Chef, which is also pretty significant as well. So yeah, very interesting matchup. Southern Parkians ends up sweeping Thundercox 5-0, and I'm kind of excited to see what happens in the once double elimination gets underway. That's gonna be very soon, and I hope to bring that to you if I'm able to. And I hope you've been enjoying these videos. Please feel free to leave comments or whatever you'd like to do. Once again, thank you for joining me. It's the NewMutator bringing you the Myth World Cup 2012 onto the double elimination rounds.
Game over.